So when we're suffering, regrets over the past, anxieties about the future, we're about to go to a meeting or something else we're not looking forward to, oh, we're going to have to deal with this problem. Again, we're suffering. And we do this often. Some of us almost never put our attention in the present moment. But as I said, we want to do it because it is the only moment of reality. It's the only moment in our control in terms of our behavior, what we do. We can always handle the present moment. There's another reason to live in the present. Many of us would like to have a calmer, more serene mind and not be dealing with all the thoughts in our mind. Well, as a matter of fact, you cannot think about anything in the present moment. Whenever you have a thought about something, you're thinking about the past or future, I guarantee it. There's no problem in the present. The present is pure awareness. For example, if we were together in the same room right now, and I grabbed keys or a ball or something else and threw it toward you and said, catch. In that moment, you were reaching to grab it. You wouldn't be thinking about what you're going to have for dinner later on or what you did earlier in the day. You would be focused right in that present. In that moment, you'd be in the zone. So this is one key, because in that zone, there's pure awareness, not thinking about stuff. One reason people like meditation is when they put their attention on their mantra or their inner image or their breathing, they don't pay much mind to their thoughts. And they get very still, they get very calm. They don't necessarily have a quiet mind, but they have a quiet body, very relaxed. And whenever we're focused and absorbed in the present, this is very valuable. This is why we love to play sports and video games and play and musical instruments and perform for other people, because it pulls us back to the present. But then that magnetic attraction of the past and future come back. This is why I recommend practicing everything we do. You see, doing things is fine. Most of us do the dishes. We do our signature when we sign something. Practicing implies we do something with the idea of improving it over time, refining it. So by practicing your signature, rather than just doing it, it brings more mindfulness, brings your attention back to this moment, what you're doing in this moment. And since life is a series of moments, since we can only live happily ever after on a moment-to-moment basis, I recommend, as a discipline, bringing attention back to this moment. Let me give an example how we do that. Every year or two, I meet a group of people down in Costa Rica at the beautiful Pura Vida Spa. We go down there and I do a week-long peaceful warrior retreat. I teach in the mornings and evenings, so the day is free to do many optional activities, and one of the favorites is the zip line experience, where you fly through the treetops 90 feet above the ground sometimes on these wires, and you're attached to them with a safety harness and you have a safety helmet, and we're flying through the treetops. Well, I remember the first time we went up, it was the old zip line course. There was a gigantic tree and a spiral staircase going up the tree to the top. And as soon as a woman and I, with our helmets on and our safety harnesses, we started walking up the stairs, she said, I'm getting really scared. And I said, well, why? She said, well, you know, the zip line up there. I said, but it's up there. We're just walking up the stairs. Haven't you ever walked upstairs? She said, yeah, that's true. So she relaxed, back to the present. And then we got up to the top on the platform, and they link you into the tree with a cable so you can't fall off. And she said, I'm getting scared again, because watching some people go off. And I said, well, why? The only way you can get hurt here is to take your helmet off and bang your head against the tree. She said, I guess that's true. So she relaxed again, back to the present. And finally, she was on the edge, ready to leap off into space. And I said to her, now you can be scared. At least it's in the moment. So that old saying about a coward dies 1,000 deaths, the more we can come back to reality, focusing on that present moment, the more it's going to make a huge, huge difference. Socrates and I are in the gymnasium. He watched me do a complicated dismount off the horizontal bar. I stuck my landing, which is a good thing. And I went, yes, and then I ripped off my sweatshirt, threw it into my bag, and we were walking down the hallway, and he said, Dan, that last move you did was really sloppy. And I said, what are you talking about, Socrates? It was the best dismount I did in 2 weeks. He said, oh, I'm not talking about the dismount. I'm talking about the way you took off your sweatshirt and put it into your bag. He was reminding me once again that I was treating one moment as special and another moment as ordinary. But again, there are no ordinary moments. When we begin to realize the quality of each moment is the quality of our life, we start to be more attracted to the present than the past and future, and the quality of our life changes. And this is the practice that brings us back to abiding in the present moment. And right here, right now, I'm Dan Millman, wishing you good health, good spirit, and good journeys.